End of the storm.
It's hard to believe. I can't remember how many hours we have not been able to see through our Skycam.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of weird.
The last 2 days have kind of mushed together anyway.
It's all becoming one big amalgamation. Take a look at what's going on. We have a brand new track, a brand new path of projected movement. Not that it really matters much to you, but here we go. It's past us now, so the track is kind of not a big deal, but it is down to a Category 2 storm. If you've been with us throughout the afternoon, then you know we're down to a Category 2 status. We're barely hanging on to a minimal Category 3 with 115-mile-per-hour winds. Now they're saying the maximum sustained wind inside this storm is down to 110 miles per hour. Yeah, good news. Hopefully it saves the folks up north there the misery that we've gone through here this morning with some of the 107-mile-per-hour onshore winds. It's still progged to be a 90-mile-per-hour Category 1 storm just off the coast of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina by Saturday at 2 p.m. Imagine the hurricane parties will be intense in Myrtle Beach as it's going to get awfully close to coming on shore there. Kind of like the song and dance that played with us throughout the overnight last night through the day today. By Sunday, it's here and it wraps around and comes back down. By next Wednesday into the islands again. On that path to projected movement, we will wait and see whether that verifies or not. What we do have to deal with is the rain that we're having here in Central Florida right now. It's raining in Daytona Beach. Farther to the south, these showers around Ponce Inlet have died out, but decent heavy showers around Barberville, back out to the north and the west. And I want you to see what the trend is. The trend is for that feeder band to feed right into northern Volusia County and maybe clip you in Flagler County as well. As long as we have the feeder bands coming in, then we have the danger of the high wind showing up as well. For that reason, this area from Volusia County to Flagler County all the way up north is still under the hurricane warning. Even though it's looking more and more likely like hurricane force winds are probably not being felt there. All the bigger winds are to the north and the east of this storm. And so I've got a feeling that it's just about done for in our viewing area from Sanford to Orlando to Kissimmee. We have just about wrapped it up. Future radar shows the end of the rain from the south to the north, from Orlando down to Kissimmee, just light rain possible. We're not going to fire up a bunch of big scattered showers into the night tonight because our temperatures aren't there. The atmosphere has been punched out and all the big lift and spin is making its way up north. Tropical storm warning still in effect for everyone from, again, Flagler, Volusia, and northern Brevard counties. Everyone else in Central Florida under the tropical storm warning until further notice. I think that further notice goes away sometime in the early evening tonight. Wind speed will be the difference maker. A 31-mile-per-hour wind right now in Sanford, 24 in Melbourne, and the peak wind gust in Sanford now is 45 in the last hour, 33 in Orlando and 35 in Melbourne, 43 out at the Cape. So we are still dealing with some high wind that could damage trees, could damage power lines, and for that reason, our warning is still up. Here's the way it looks in satellite and radar together. You see that big low lifting up and work its way past you there in the Jacksonville area. All right, I'm going to wrap it up and toss it on over to meteorologist Candace Campos. Candace, what's going on?
Well, we are getting a lot of pictures coming in from our Twitter, Facebook, email, and we love to see them. Of course, like Ginger and Matt have been saying, just make sure to take these pictures safely. You can see here, Diane Myers near UCF. You can see this picture of a car pretty much right under a tree. You can see part of that very large limb on top of that tree. I don't know whose tree that is. I don't know if it's hers because it looks like she's taking a picture from the car. See? I almost see Diane there. So it looks like there will be certainly some damage there for this car. And then Nick Mira in Longwood has a tree right on top of his house, he says. Luckily, though, this tree isn't one of those big monstrosities of trees, so it looks like it just tapped it. Potentially, we could have maybe seen some damage right there on the corner where the roof and the tree met, but as of now, it doesn't look like anything very major. But when we talk about all this rain and all the wind, we tend to see the combination of downed trees, and that tends to be the majority of the damage pictures that we at least are getting in to the weather office. So you can see how much rain has fallen in the last 24 hours, between 2, even 4 inches of rainfall from Daytona Beach through New Smyrna Beach, down through Oak Hill as well. A bit further inland, Sanford at 3.7, Palm Shores, you came in about 3.5, but just to the north and west, over 4 inches expected in a little more of the yellow shades. 5 inches in Heathrow. You can see there must have been some type of banding here that just sat right over the area last night. Longwood with 3 inches. Altamont Springs as well, the same, over about 4.5 inches along 434. And Lockhart, you can see 3.5 inches in Paradise Heights. Apopka, 3.6 inches. Zellwood, you're coming in at about 2.7 inches in the last 24 hours. Along the coastline, even more, about 3 inches in South Patrick, Palm Bay, about 2.2, Florida Beach at about 2 inches. So let's look at the wave heights. Here's where Hurricane Matthew still sits now as a Category 2 system, but still creating wave heights of over 33-foot waves right there in the center. And as we get a bit closer towards Daytona Beach, earlier we had wave heights about 13 to 12. I have to update this because it looks like most of that has now shifted towards the north. Wave heights most likely out in South Brevard will be about 7 to 8. A little bit further north, about 9 to 10. And then you can see in the green shades, that's when we start getting more into the 15 to 20-foot heights. So it is certainly going to be another rough boating day tomorrow, as that storm will still be out there lingering over the Atlantic. And you can see it will be lingering for a couple of days. The loop-de-doop that Tom and I have been talking about and all the meteorologists have been talking about for the last couple of days, because this is going to be something we'll still have to talk about as we progress throughout the rest of the weekend and into next week. But the good news, as Tom's been saying, the weather for this weekend, as Matthew continues to make its way towards the Carolinas, we will start feeding in more drier air. More sunshine will start to dry things out a little bit and help the cleanup process for your Saturday and Sunday. We're going to continue to update the models. Keep sending us your pictures, Twitter, Facebook, Storm Pins, where you are on all social media, and you guys are our eyes and ears out there. We have our reporters out as far as we can at all our different counties, but of course you guys at home could also help us kind of see what happened throughout the overnight hours and early this morning down to your street level. So again, please send them our way, and hopefully I can even put them here on air. Let's send it back to you guys.
Yeah.